What the fuck is up, gamers? It's your boy the Goons, and we are back for episode number 21 of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. Let me fix my setup. I was playing Elden Ring before. Welcome to episode 21. The last episode, I could not tell you exactly what the fuck happened. I really couldn't. I don't know. I know where the fuck we left off. I have a general idea. We're right here in Viola Hall, and we need to present profile Adrian Andrews. You already know I have the walkthrough up just to make this shit so much faster. Because we are on a time crunch. I want to finish all of this before December, so that the thing that I am releasing come December does not get fucked up with this.
Hey, that's Miss Andrews. She's Matt's manager. Actually, I was interested in her for a little bit. Just a little.
So Powers likes this type of woman. What do you know about Miss Andrews?
Well, see, here's the thing. I don't really know her, you know? There's sort of a small rumor going around about her right now.
A rumor?
If you're interested, I'll be glad to share what I know.
He's so happy. He looks like a lion that's just found his next meal. He kind of built like a lion. Hey, yo, what the... Alright, what is it? Backspace is back. So now... Talk about the gossip to get the newspaper clipping. Shit on. God damn it! I don't need to know about the Jammin' Ninja! I don't need to know! Why he got his toes out and shit? Why he got to soldier his feet out? What the fuck? God, it was an accident! Every Sunday at 8 a.m. Elden Ring Sundays? What? Would you mind telling me about this gossip?
Oh, so you are interested in it. I figured you would be.
Yeah.
I have such a weakness for celebrity gossip, too.
Oh, really? You too, huh?
Yeah, so take a look at this.
Looks like a tabloid Miss Oldbag would read. Alright, let's see here. Jammin' Midnight Rendezvous.
To the mysterious yet beautiful manager. To the stars, Miss A.A. You see now, don't you?
What?
You can stop pretending to be in the dark, Mr. Wright. Juan Corrida didn't have a manager of his own. Which means if we're talking about a certain manager with the initials A.A.
Adrian Andrews.
Yes, exactly. This is big news.
But it seems kind of odd. That woman, Miss Andrews, together with the biggest rival of her clients?
Oh, it's that wonderful thing that only can happen between two people.
They fucking?
Mr. Powers looks so happy.
Pearl's just following along, not having any idea as to why he's smiling.
Well, like the saying goes, one man's garbage is another man's treasure.
You can't talk about people like that! Oh my god. What the fuck? Take me back to the hotel lobby. So wait. Okay, so now I gotta go to the... Oh my god. That's crazy. Alright, time to smash the Cyclops that I already forgot about. Really sick.
Sloppy seconds.
That's crazy. What you witnessed.
Alright, I'll be honest with you for now.
Then, please, tell us what you saw.
But what a waste. And here I have a perfectly good chance to have a little fun at you young'uns' expenses. I am a little devil after all.
Doesn't that imply you aren't a good person? She's not. Alright, I'll give you what you want. So I gotta present the autograph? Take that! And keep it.
That's Juan's autograph.
Yes, it is.
And it even says to my dearest Wendy on it. That's me, right? My name is Wendy Oldbag, so that Wendy has to be me, right?
Well, it may say Wendy, but somehow I don't think Juan had this Wendy in mind when he signed it.
Oh, please give it to me. Let me have it, please.
I can't let you have it just like that.
Yes, I know. Then how about an exchange?
Why's she all dolled up like that? Hey, damn! 3 locks? my god!
My offer isn't good enough for you. Fine, Mr. Right, you win. When the old bag ready to open up her heart, all for my dearest Juan.
Damn! She folded immediately! She didn't give a fuck! Damn! Oh, that's it. The autograph's deleted, but all 4 Cyclops explode! Old bag sure is fickle.
I feel bad for you now.
Huh?
I tell you, I saw him that night. I saw him coming out of Juan's room.
You're kidding.
Oh no! It was about 10 minutes before Juan's body was discovered. It was just a little coincidence. I was on my way to the toilet minding my own business.
And you tell that to the police?
Well, of course. I thought I could get a gift certificate or 2 out of it, maybe more. Gift certificate? I've been recruited again for that part of the trial. You know, the trial tomorrow. This time you're gonna get it. I'm gonna work hard to get your client pronounced guilty. Then Mr. Ongard hasn't done anything bad. I don't care about little details like that. I just know he did my dear poor Juan in. I just do. That yellow-bellied chicken. A yellow-bellied chicken? I wonder what that would look like.
Probably like a chicken with a yellow belly, dumb shit. She's so stupid.
I trust my senses. I know when someone did something bad, and I say he did it.
What did Mr. Ongard ever do to her to deserve this? Fucking, what the hell? What's his deal? What did Mr. Ongard do to you to make you so...
You don't know? That guy, he framed my Juan. He created that scandal that plagued poor Juan. Mr. Nick.
What is it?
Was a scandal.
Fucking idiot, bro. Oh, I'll tell you about it when we get home, okay?
Poor Juan led astray by the wiles of that vile temptress. Mr. Nick, what do vials and wild temptress mean?
How about we just listen to what Miss Oldbag has to say for now, okay, Pearls? So, Miss Oldbag, who's this woman you're talking about?
Adrian Andrews, of course, who else? That guy, he shoved the girl onto Juan on purpose.
His own manager, but why?
I thought lawyers were smart. It was to create a scandal to make Juan lose face. That girl drove Juan into a scandal that dragged his reputation through the mud.
Sounds like a pretty standard definition of a scandal to me. Why do you know about that anyway, Miss Oldbag?
I'm one of Juan's biggest fans. I'm always out there gathering information. There's nothing I don't know.
Do you have proof that Mr. Ongard did what you say he did?
Next week's issue of a certain magazine says so.
Of course, a tabloid.
Next week. Doesn't that mean it's something people don't know about yet?
Why would Miss Oldbag have information like that? And where did she get? She was stalking him.
Hee.
Why'd she hit us with the hee? Okay. Now that that's over, we talk to her, then move back to the hallway. God, remembering the fucking controls of this game is a nightmare. So go to the hallway. So now I can deal with Lotta. God damn, there's still so much more before the actual fucking trial starts. Lotta, will you please answer my questions? On the night of the murder, why were you loitering around the victim's room? God damn.
I told you, didn't I? Throw him a scoop.
What I want to know about are the details of this scoop.
That's not something I can tell you. I mean, there's my bread and butter.
Alright then, an unpleasant tabloid photographer looking for a scoop. I'm going to say that you were looking into a scandal. Grrr. Could it be that you, Lotta Hart, were looking for a break with a huge story? Perhaps an unfolding scandal between Juan Carita and this person? So I present Adrian Andrews. And then my proof is the magazine clothing.
This woman.
She's Adrian Andrews, Matt Ongard's manager. The Nickel Samurai's manager, caught secretly meeting with his rival, the Jammin Ninja. It would be the hottest story of the season, wouldn't it?
You're pretty good at this guessing thing, Mr. Lawyer. But you can't just make up any old thing and think it'll make the papers. You gotta have backup.
Backup?
Yeah, what you gotta have that, new sauce?
You mean news source?
That's it. So show me something that shows that Juan guy had something with Miss Andrews.
Yeah, I fucking got you, idiot. This magazine clipping. This is the article from a certain weekly tabloid. Jamming Midnight Rendezvous is crazy. That's so crazy. To the mysterious and yet beautiful manager to the stars, Miss A.A. Mr. Carita didn't have a manager of his own. What's more, his rival, Mr. Onguard's manager, Adrian Andrews. She has the initials A.A. You saw this article and then thought to take some pictures of them as proof. That's why you were lurking around Mr. Carita's door last night! I love that they're trying to play it off like it's like, oh, he didn't have a manager, so he needed someone to manage him, and it's like, they were fucking. You know, you're not gonna get me. So now we talk about the big scoop. Alright. You were looking into Mr. Carita and Miss Andrews' affair, weren't you?
You got it. I was gonna get myself a scoop by catching him in a secret meeting.
But there's already an article about it in one of the weekly tabloid magazines. It's no longer breaking news.
What'd you just say? Her initials are AA. What kind of vague thing is that? That ain't no proof of nothing. People are gonna want to see real proof. Well, at least I do. That's what I was doing, getting photos. Oh. I'm gonna whip up the reader's interest with some gossip and a little misleading, and spice it up a little and have myself an exclusive story.
Wow, a lot of nice journalistic integrity you've got there.
I already finished writing up my spicy article, you know. But the paper I wrote on it, my note to myself, it's gone. Your note to yourself? It was inside the case of my $1,600 camera. They done run off together. I came here for my big story. Didn't come here to have my treasure disappear on me.
Yeah, I understand.
It's enough to make a guy go bonkers, I tell you. What's with people now anyway? I never thought I'd see the day when someone done steal something from me.
You really want that note back, huh? I've got no idea why, though. The story on that note's probably a bold-faced lie. Well, what do I do now? Go to the criminal affairs department. Why? How the fuck do I get out of here? Go to the lobby. Then I go to the criminal. Okay, I haven't been there yet. I mean, not this fucking episode, anyways. Detective Gumshoe, or trial, Jesus. Detective Gumshoe said they had an investigation briefing.
Yeah. Oh, he's back.
Hey, so you came, pal?
Why the blunt greeting?
Because there's nothing to be friendly or happy about.
What do you mean by that?
Well, things look perfect this time around. The evidence and testimony are airtight.
But we can't just roll over and die. We have to stay positive. Okay, so first talk to about everything I can. So, what do you mean the evidence is airtight?
I can't give you all the details, pal, but there's two big pieces.
Two?
And both of them are in this photo. The first is the button that's missing from the victim's chest.
That button you found during your body search. That's a big button. I thought it was like one of those. That was like a little bolt.
Yep, I found it on the folds of the Nickel Samurai special pants.
And the second one is?
The knife in his chest, pal. The fingerprints on the knife in his chest, to be exact.
Fingerprints? Whose are they?
You didn't even have to ask, little missy. It's obvious. They're Matt Onguard's.
Tomorrow's trial. Talk about being struck between a rock and a hard place. So what about this airtight testimony?
It's that old security lady, Miss Oldback.
I thought so.
What do you mean you thought so? Did she tell you something, pal?
Well...
And I even told her not to open that mouth of hers and blab to anyone.
Her blabnob is stuck on 10, and there's no turning it down, trust me.
Yeah, well, Miss Oldback saw it all, pal. She saw Mr. Onguard come out of the victim's room around the estimated time of death.
No way!
Alright, so what do I do now? Present the magazine clipping? What good will that do?
We're pretty interested in this bit of gossip ourselves.
The scandal with Mr. Carita, but why?
Well, 2 years ago, a woman committed suicide.
I forgot all the details of this case. What the fuck?
Suicide?
Her name was Celeste Impax. And she was Juan Carita's manager.
The victim's manager?
But that's not all, pal. Miss Impax was Miss Adrian Andrews' mentor. She taught Miss Andrews everything she knew about the business from square one.
Her mentor?
A woman who was both Mr. Kurita's manager and Miss Andrews' mentor. Could her suicide have something to do with this case?
Do you want to know more about her, pal?
I gotta present her fucking profile? Wait, what? Oh, I gotta talk about her first.
She was the victim's manager. She was also Miss Adrian Andrews' mentor. It's been 2 years since her suicide, and now those two are linked again by another death. Or maybe it's just a coincidence, but
I'm getting sick of dealing with one foolish idiot after another.
Miss Von Karma!
You can't seem to stop allying with yourself with the enemy, can you? I don't need a traitor in my midst.
You don't mean...
I do, Scruffy. You have 30 minutes to get out of here. You're no longer needed. Goodbye. That.
Wait, please wait, sir. If I don't get this much...
Quiet! If it weren't for traitors like you...
I would have won. Is that what you meant to say?
Who?
That voice!
Edgeworth! Let's go! My boy is back!
It's been a long time, right?
This person. This is Mr. Edgeworth.
What am I going to do with you? Still blaming others when things go wrong. You haven't changed a bit, Francisca.
You! How dare you show your face up to me without a shred of shame upon it! You've soiled the uncommon name, dragging it through the mud! You even ran away with your tail between your legs like the ill-bred dog you are!
Are you talking about the Von Karma family creed? To be perfect in every way? Then let's hear it, Francisca. How are things going? I hear you're having a rough time managing perfection in this country.
You!
You seem to be getting crushed under the weight of it all. That's why I came back.
Keep your assumptions to yourself! I haven't given in yet! I won't lose! This case is mine! I'll never hand it over to you, never! Mr. Phoenix Wright, I will see you in court tomorrow! It will be a clinical lesson on the meaning of total victory!
Hey, what the fuck? Still the same wild mare she always was. No way. Okay. So let me present... Damn, he back! That's my boy! Oh, I'm so glad he's back. This woman's another key to solving this case. Do you really think so? She was Adrian Andrews' mentor a long time ago, but she was suddenly called away by a different show and became Juan Carita's manager. And then, a few months later, Celeste Impacts died. But her death was ruled a suicide, right? Yes, but there's still one riddle we've yet to solve. A riddle? Her suicide note. It went missing. No one could find it. A suicide note that just vanished, huh? Okay. So now, backspace. Present. I can present it? Or hold on, I think I'm stupid. I gotta talk to her about everything. I thought you, the prosecutor Miles Edgeworth, had gone and died.
Mr. Nick!
I never wanted to see you again. I think that's enough of a warm welcome for someone you haven't seen in a year. You going to run tomorrow's trial? You heard her, right? That wild mare hasn't given in yet, it seems. So no, I don't think I'll be making an appearance. Your hatred for me is quite unhealthy, not to mention one-sided. But I will say one thing. You can't win on your own at the trial tomorrow. What is that supposed to mean? I have something definitive that you lack. And working together is the definition of teamwork. It's the power to find the truth. The truth? In order to understand this case, you have to understand a certain truth. Well, if you ever feel the need for my assistance, it is available to you. I'm not in charge of this case, so I can be a bit more generous with information. What is going on inside his head? I don't give a shit about that middle one. Let me talk about this. Miss Impax's death was most certainly a suicide. Of that, there's no mistake. However, we could not find her suicide note. That's when the police began to suspect that someone had hidden it. The suicide note? But how do you know Miss Impax had even written such a note?
There was no solid evidence, however. We did find traces of ink on her right index finger, which makes the likelihood of a suicide note very high.
But who would hide such a thing?
The police think it was Mr. Juan Carita himself.
The victim? Why she got her feet out? Why she...
He was the one who found her body, which makes him the only person who had a chance to hide her suicide note.
Mr. Carita hid his own manager's suicide note, but why?
As long as her note's missing, any speculation beyond this is meaningless. For now, I think you should look this over. This is the suicide report. Part 1, anyway.
Part 1? Alright, cool. Well, let me go ahead and present that to him now.
I don't like to look through reports. I like suicide reports even less. Worst of all, there are reports that have multiple parts like that one. That has 2.
2 parts?
What you just handed me is the first part of the report. Here's the second part.
The second part of the report is about an attempted suicide. The attempter's name is... It's Adrian Andrews!
Miss Andrews, what did she do?
She tried to kill her... She tried to kill herself? She doesn't seem like the kind of person to try and kill herself, though.
You think she's a strong career woman? That's just what she wants you to think. Adrian Andrews. She has a certain secret she's always trying to hide.
A secret?
Her dependent nature. That's what she's really like on the inside.
Miss Andrews, dependent? Talk about the exact opposite of what that woman is. Okay, so I present that, I get the additional one. So now I can go back. I gotta go back to On Guard's hotel room. Jesus Christ.
Looks like Miss Andrews isn't here.
That's not good. I still have a few questions I want to ask her.
And she has that tight clock on her heart, right?
Well, we don't have much of a choice. I guess we'll have to come back later. Wait, what? What? She's not there. Did I fuck up? Hold on, let me get it to trigger. Hold on, give me a second. Okay, I think I got it. I missed some important shit, but I didn't feel like unpausing. It's fine. Basically, Adrian Andrews is like dependent on people. She got like BPD or some shit. They didn't say that. I just threw that in there. But yeah, so she, I guess, has problems.
Oh, Miss Andrews is here. But it looks like she's talking with someone.
That's Franziska von Karma!
Miss von Karma?
What are you doing here? Well, you see, I'm his lawyer, so...
You've got some nerve following me around.
Following you?
That's you, Miss von Karma. You're the one doing the following.
Pearls.
You're always following after that Mr. Detective with his little beard. Me? Following after Scruffy? Don't make me laugh. Let me show you something interesting, little girl.
Beep beep, beep beep, beep beep.
Well, what is that?
An electromagnetic receiver. I planted a tracking device on the detective. And with this, I know that fool's every move.
So that noise we heard was this receiver? So you are following him. Oh my fucking god.
Now then, let's stop wasting time. Adrian Andrews.
Yes.
Think hard about what we just discussed. Understood?
Alright.
What were those two talking about?
Miss Andrews, she seems a little dazed, doesn't she?
So what I talked to her about? Okay, so when Von Karma's gone, present his profile. Matt Ongard.
I asked to become Mr. Ongard's manager. He's a pleasure to manage with his nice disposition.
Mr. Ongard does seem like a rather weak-willed man, always doing as he's told.
He's always saying my manager, right, Mr. Nick?
Alright, so what do I present anything else? Ask about the motive for murder? And that gives us the Cyclops. How many are there? That's a lot. That's so many. That's actually so many fucking locks. Oh my god. And we have to do all of hers. It's not like the other one. Alright, bro. GG. Why was Juan Carita murdered? If you ask me, I think you know the reason behind why he was killed.
Huh?
Why are you hiding things? Don't you realize you're putting Mr. Engarde's life in danger by your actions?
Why do you ask such questions for which I have no answers? The truth is, I was not that close to Mr. Carita.
You were not that close.
That's right. I've never been good at being intimate with another person.
You're not good at being intimate? Somehow, I highly doubt that! BOP! You and Mr. Carita had an intimate relationship, did you not? Thought?
A silly third-rate tabloid article. If you even had half your wits about you, you wouldn't believe such rubbish.
Well, it seems quite a few people have already bought into this story.
As to be expected in a world filled with crooks and liars.
Note to self, stay on her good side.
In any case, I despise interpersonal relationships like that.
I see. However, what if there was a need for you to get close to someone?
Me? Need to get close to Mr. Carita? As if there was ever such a need.
Didn't you get close to Mr. Carita for this person's sake? Take that. Celeste Impacts, your mentor. I don't know, what is her name a pun of? Is it anything? Because it's got like the pun cadence to it. But I could not tell you what the fuck a Celeste Impacts is.
How do you know about Celeste? Oh shit, I'm cooked.
Miss Impacts, she committed suicide, didn't she? But it looks like no one knows why. Right before her death, she was Juan Carita's manager. So I believe you got close to Mr. Carita so you could find out more about her suicide.
You have a great imagination. You may have a future yet as a slimy muckraker for a putrid third-rate tabloid.
But Miss Andrews?
There was no mystery surrounding her death, none. It would be pointless for me to force myself into a relationship for nothing.
Is that really true? Was there really no mystery at all? I don't believe you were completely at ease with their suicide. So I'm going to present the suicide report. Miss Impact's suicide note was never found, was it?
Oh.
Looks like the police were under the suspicion that someone had hidden it. Like maybe the person who discovered her body, Mr. Carita.
Juan?
And Miss Andrews, I believe you thought the same thing. That's why you became intimate with Mr. Carita.
I've sat by quietly and listened to your insulting ramblings long enough. It's true that Celeste was my mentor. However, allow me to say this again. It had nothing to do with me. I didn't even know that her suicide note was never found. I'm a person who doesn't care about what goes on in the lives of ours.
That's the impression you like to give. However, I don't think that's who you really are.
What?
I have evidence that says otherwise. The other report. Miss Andrews, you nearly went through with it too, didn't you?
Went through with what?
Ending your life. Miss Andrews, you look and act like a strong woman who has it all together. You don't ask for anyone's help, relying on only yourself.
Yes, I've been very independent ever since I can remember.
However, that's all just a lie, a facade. You've always searched out people on whom you can depend on.
That's...
You were dependent on Miss Impacts, weren't you? Which is why, when she passed away, you lost everything you had.
Stop! When Celeste passed away so suddenly like that, I died a death of my own, but no matter how hard I tried, I couldn't stop thinking about what had become of her note.
You must have heard about the police report. The one that said the police suspected Mr. Carita of hiding Miss Impacts' note. You heard about it, and thought to recover it from him by getting close, am I right? If that's the case, then everything changes.
What do you mean?
What topic did we start this conversation on again?
It was why the victim was killed.
Exactly. Somehow, Miss Andrews, it seems that you have become the one with the reason to want Mr. Kurita dead.
Me?
Miss Impax was everything to you. And then she died. And you would do anything to find out why she killed herself. Even commit murder.
Murder?
Oh shit. Unlock successful.
It's true. I'm a woman who can only live in insecurity. I'm physically small and I don't really have a lot of self-confidence. I've pushed against all that now. I've tried to live strongly. I never wanted anyone to find out the truth. Miss Andrews, it is one thing. It's the one thing I've wanted to take with me to the grave. It was my secret, mine and mine alone.
I'm sorry.
You probably think I'm a worthless human being right now, don't you?
Please, Miss Andrews, all I want to know is the truth.
After Celeste passed away, I heard that someone had hidden a suicide note. And that someone was Juan Corrida. Celeste, without her, I became scared. Everyone seemed like they were out to get me.
So you got close to Mr. Kurita to recover her suicide note, correct?
Looks like that tabloid reported the truth after all. Ironic, isn't it?
Well, like they say, where there's smoke, there's fire.
And if they purposely add fuel to the fire, they keep the celebrity world burning. But as for the suicide note, I didn't and wouldn't kill anyone for it. It just doesn't suit me, that's all. Well, that's enough for now. I still have work to do, so...
I understand.
Oh, I have one small favour to ask. On my attempted suicide, I'd like you to keep it a secret. Miss Andrews, if people found out about my weakness, I would sooner choose to die than live.
Alright, I understand. We'll keep it a secret. Don't do it again. Miss Andrews, I guess she's the overthinking type. She probably never says anything without carefully thinking it through first.
Thank you for your discretion. Mr. Nick, can I ask you something?
What is it?
Miss Andrews has been playing with that little card in her hand since a little while back.
That card. Also, I've noticed this. I've thrown the word little in there like 3 times. This whole fucking... I don't know why I keep like... That time it was because I read it before I got to it. I don't know what I'm up to. That card, yeah, I guess she has. Miss Andrews, what is that card you're holding?
Oh, it is. I don't quite know. It suddenly appeared in my handbag.
I gotta really get into the fucking acting. It makes my fucking eyes tear up. What is it? Looks like a seashell.
That's what it looks like, doesn't it? Honestly, don't remember owning this card. I wonder where I picked it up from.
You're not remembering something clearly. It sounds like it'd be a rare occurrence.
Well, I must be off. I'd leave Miss Orngard in your capable hands.
Okay. So now I can go back to the Wright & Co. law offices? Why would I ever think to do that? What the fuck? Well, I think we've gathered about all we can.
What about Mystic Maya? Is she alright?
Oh, Pearl, she looks so worn out by all this. She hasn't slept at all and has been walking all over the place with me today.
What's wrong, Mr. Nick?
Let's go back to the office for a little while. You're really tired, right?
Oh, no, I'm okay, really. I'm fine, I really am.
You don't look fine to me. Okay, so they just flat out fucking tell you to go home. Why he looking at me like that? Alright, buddy. Such a fucking dork. That's March 21st, it's crazy. It's fucking August 24th in real life.
So, what now?
Well, we did find one thing out for sure. Miss Andrews has a motive.
You mean Miss Impax's suicide note?
That's right. She was also the one to discover the victim's body. Clever. Oh shit.
Ah, Mr. Nick, the translator! Beep.
Hello, Wright & Co. law offices.
Mr. Attorney, you're not answering a phone.
Maya, where's Maya?
As I promised, I've not gone within a few feet of her this whole time. Oh. Which is why, I suppose, she's absolutely famished.
What?
So I suggest you win a quick acquittal, my friend. At any cost, wouldn't you agree?
Wait, Maya, let me hear her.
Very well. Ask me!
Maya, is that you?
Sis! Ask my sis!
Maya! Maya! Damn it, he cut me off!
Mystic Maya said ask my sis, didn't she?
Sis? What does she mean by that? Come on, Phoenix. You're a hopeless one. Sorry. Ah! What did you think she meant? Mia! I have a message from Maya, so come, ask me anything you want about her. Oh, yeah! Hold on, that's not... Hold on. How's Maya? She's safe, for now. That kidnapper's the one to keep his word, it seems. I'm glad to hear she's safe, but Mia, how did you know? As soon as she was locked up, Maya called for me. I read the note she left. Then I gathered as much information about her surroundings as I could. I didn't know you could use spirit channeling like that. Pretty smarter. That's actually so smart. She wrote a note, let Mia take over the body, then Mia sees the note and then can report back to Wright. That's crazy smart. Yo, actually, that's nuts. That's crazy. That's wild. The kidnapper, what's he like? I don't know. Apparently, Maya went to answer a phone call at the hotel and was drugged there. And she didn't see the face of her attacker. Maya's locked up in a very dark place right now. I'll tell you everything I heard when I was with her. When you were with her? So I have no idea when, where, or what the fuck this is.
I'm starving. I could really go for some apple pie. I mean, at a time like this, sweets are the only way to go. I have to stay positive. He promised he wasn't going to kill me. I'm not going to die. Sis, I wonder if you're with Nick right now.
So examine the card then the door.
Huh? Someone dropped a card here. It kind of looks like a business card, but there's no name on it. It's a picture of a seashell, I think. What a strange card. Drat, it's locked. But this door's lock seems easy enough to open. On TV, the hero always uses a plastic card or a stiff piece of cardboard. Then, click, they magically open the door. I wonder if there's a card like that around here I could use. Ah, that's it! This shell card! If I use this, maybe I can get the door open. That might be my key out of here. I had a feeling this card may be useful. I'm such a genius. Alright, now if you'll excuse me, Mr. Kidnapper. What? I did it! Okay, now I'm getting the heck out of here. I shouldn't keep Nick waiting or worried.
What do you mean to be continued? I also did not realize that I'm 37 minutes. That's my bad. That's my bad. You know what though? We got this cleared up. So I can go ahead and save all of these. And then go end the episode. So, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time.